to detangle this head. Ow. Oof. I need a good like spray leave-in that actually makes my hair feel moisturized and like refreshed. I have not found, and even when I do think I find it, it doesn't do the thing. Like a proper middle of the week refresher for my hair. Okay, wait, nobody's in here. Let me wait for some people to get in here. She was a fairy. Yep, yep. Good morning, girls. Hey, girls. Oh, okay, hey. It didn't show me anybody was in here. Um, but yeah, like, I need, what's that product that's going to, like, be the product that I can use in the middle of the week that properly refreshes my hair? And when I say I need a refresher, I mean I need something that I can quickly put on my hair without manipulating it. Like I could just spray it on or fluff it in and it gives my hair moisture again. There are products out there that exist, and when I apply it to my hair, when it dries, my hair feels dry now. Like when I reapply product to my hair in the middle of the week, I feel like it dries my hair out unless I diffuse my hair immediately after. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. Like, this is how you know I've been in Atlanta. The dew mousse, no. That ain't it. That's not moisturizing. It might give you some definition midweek, but it's not moisturizing. Like, yeah, oh girl, I have low porosity as fuck hair. It's still, after all that spray in my hair, still don't feel like wet for real. Um, no, it's not moisturizing at all. I've tried it. It didn't do what it needed to do for me. The As I Am water maybe, or Maui Moisture's leave-in. Okay, but to my point, like with the As I Am water, like is there moisturizing stuff in it? You talking about that castor oil water? Have you used it for the way that I'm talking about? Did you feel like it did what I'm talking about I needed to do? The song Denial is a River is a good song. Hey! Stop trying to sell your mixtape. I'm over here trying to figure out a good midday moisturizer. I did a Sacred Wash and Love It Pop. I wish the moisturizing conditioner had more slip though. See, I feel like it has slip, like a good amount of slip. I think you just need a good amount of it. It ain't one of them just put a dime size. I feel like you need a good amount. And I also think your hair has to be super wet. Like you cannot wring your hair out and then put the product in. Your hair has to be soaking wet and you apply it in there. And I also feel like, yeah, it needs to be soaking wet and then you apply it in. Exactly, India. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, it's not a big bottle, so you be wanting to just use as little as possible. But you gotta eat that low key. Have you tried the moisture sealing option from Sacred? I have. It doesn't do what I need it to do. That's good. I like the moisture sealing lotion as a moisturizer before I put heat on my hair. I never know what should I put on my hair, as a leave-in so that my hair is moisturized before I blow it out. And that's the product. That is a great product for before heat styling. You don't need a lot. Um, yeah. I use Kim Kimball's Curl Defining Conditioner. It can be used as a leave-in, okay? Have you tried the moisture? Oh, I read that. Have you tried the Camille Rose Curl Love Cream? I use it under a gel with oil on my ends and my hair feels moisturized throughout the week. I did use Camille Rose Naturals and it gave me a bump on my neck. Every time I use Camille Rose Naturals, it gives me a bump on my neck. I break out on my neck every single time. So I stopped. I actually held on to the product so I can show you which product does it. Because I said, oh, I'm committed to telling everybody and their mama about this. And the thing is that I like some of the products from Camille Rose Naturals. But this particular product gives me a bump. So, hey, with all that. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Wait a minute. Thank you, Andre, and welcome in, my boo. Hold up. So this is the product that kept giving me a bump. The Curl Love Moisture Milk. So did, and I used it like it's all the way down here. I have been using it, and yeah, nonstop bump. Hold on. So, okay, see, they have to be blocked is what they have to be. So let's see. There we go. Pop. Oh damn, that's been my staple. And listen, let me say, I like it on my hair. I don't like what my skin does when I use it. My skin has a reaction that I can't handle all that. Okay. Yeah, but I need a midweek moisturizer because I feel like I would be able to go a little bit longer without having to wash my hair if I had one. You know? Like right now my hair feels super dry. It feels super, super dry. Ooh, Amika has a super hydrating spray leave-in. It's really nice. It's in the blue hydrate line. Wade's leave-in spray is also bomb. Okay, I tried Wade's leave-in spray. I had a sample and I love the smell of it. I started using it as just like, you know, just to get a little spray, just to get a little scent on the hair before leaving. Ugh, I have a knot down here. I'm about to just cut this shit. Like I'm not in the mood for this right now. Thank you for your service. Okay. So Pop. Yeah, girl. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's gonna be that one that I can spray on that don't leave my hair feeling dry, you know, afterwards. That's what I need. Actually, what am I doing? Let me do things the way I do it. Stop trying to be different. Ow. Good morning. I thought that Amika line was for white people, but I see a lot of black stylists using it. Oh no, a lot of black people use it. A lot. Mizani Miracle Milk. Oh, as a leave-in, as like a midday situation, and your hair doesn't feel dry. Nope, soft and shiny. Oh, and I'm talking about as a midweek, not what you use after you wash your hair. I mean, like you use it in the middle of the week to reapply moisture. Confirm, Masani? Because now I'm starting to think you work for Masani. Those names are very close. Hi, Kennedy. I'm from Switzerland. Longtime fan. I've been cracking up since I discovered you. I wish I was around when you came to Zurich. Unfortunately, missed the chance, but next time maybe. Oh my gosh, Ziana, that's so cool. Switzerland, STFU. Oh girl, give me 2 days. So you ain't even tried the ding dong thing? That's what I'm saying. I need somebody who's used it, tried and true, and you know, oh, this is what you need to get right here. Okay? Oh, I use water and smoothing gel from As I Am. Okay. If I put water on my hair mid-week, it's going to frizz up stupidly. It just is. But also, I will consider that. I will consider that. I don't know about the gel part. Fuck. That was off in my ear. I've never been a girl who liked putting gel on my hair. Honestly. Never been a gel on my hair, like gel all throughout my hair type bitch. Because I don't like that level of definition. Hey, Brittany, good morning. Period, Wells, hey. Well, it works for me, but I do a lot of buns. Right. Do you want something? I just want something moisturizing. And I know my hair responds better to like creamy products. But I'm open to a liquid situation. I don't use rose water. Let me say how much you have me cackling in your videos. No one else has mastered that. Love and appreciate it. Well, thank you. So, I'm getting Wells to laugh and you can't. Get on my level, ho. Right, girls? If you can't make Wells laugh, then you guys to get the fuck right now. Are you going live on TikTok anytime soon? Well, I'm banned till tomorrow. Tomorrow around 5 p.m., I think. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to see something. I did make a new TikTok called Kennedy Colors because I will be coloring on TikTok because I like those live coloring TikToks. And the thing is, I need at least 1,000 followers before I can go live. So yeah, just type in Kennedy Colors on TikTok. That's my new TikTok. And I'm going to use that platform to anonymously color and share a few tidbits. What did you get banned on this? I don't want to talk about it. Different story, different day. Tired of talking about it at this point. India, what did you do? How about that? Rose water can be good for reducing frizz for some people. Okay. And are we talking about like authentic rose water? Or are you talking about that Mario Badescu rose water? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to put neither in my hair. And not because the authentic one probably isn't great, but I just don't see myself actually taking the petals off of a rose and boiling them and steeping it or whatever the heck. And the guy just, come on. I mean, if you've watched anything I've ever put out, you know, it's just not going to happen. I'm just not going to do it. I ain't even mopped my flow yet. Like, it's just not going to happen. Sounds good. You know what I mean? Like, it's good in theory. But it's not going to happen. The TikTok is Kennedy Colors. Inez, stop. I haven't even washed my face today. Because my logic with washing my face before I wash my hair, I feel like I've said this 1,000 times, but when I wash my hair, product gets all in my face. My hair is like hitting my face and shit. And yeah, it just feels like I defeated the purpose. Like I be wanting to wash my face again. So I don't wash my face until after I wash my hair and finish it. Yes, Fiona. Yes. Have you tried the Dew? I like their products. I have tried the Dew Mousse. I haven't tried anything else by them. I wasn't super impressed by the Dew Mousse, but I do think that oh no, but the thing about it is I feel like if I had a fresh haircut, I would like it. You know, when your hair is all in this on the same length and you have that nice curl on the end because your hair is looking healthy and dense, like that's when I don't mind having super defined hair. But when it's like this, like I can't. Yes, Taisha or Taisha. What are your favorite vanilla hair products? I think I only have one vanilla hair product, and that's the Maui Moisture Vanilla Bean situation, which I don't even think they sell anymore. So yeah. Want a real challenge? I have braids and split dyed hair. All right. Kiara, I know, right? You don't need 1,000 to go live anymore, but I'm following now. No, they told me that. I tried to go live and it said I need at least 1,000 followers. Pop. Like, I know the rules, sweetie. I read the rule book. That's what they said. They said that to me. Maybe because right now I have 0 followers. So it's just like, but I don't know. It legit said you have to have at least 1,000 followers to go live. It said that in the text, you know. But I'll see. I'll definitely see. Let me see. Um, the TikTok is Kennedy Colors. Oh, it's like 7 of us now. Okay, thank you, India. It's pretty good up here. What with the as I am curling jelly? You pair what with it, Inez? What you talking about? India. Now. Oh my God, guys, how bad was Pop the Balloon? Like, I low key want to riot. That was so bad. Like, do not do that again next week. Bree, it's just spelled regular. And right now it's just a green profile picture with, I think just with the letter K. Thank you, Eleanor. Okay, Eleanor in India. Y'all must be from the same town. Ooh, I have gas. And I'm sorry, but I do. It's because I've been eating this dense bean salad. I was thinking about that too, like, oh my gosh, like if and when I end up with somebody, it's like this would be the week that I'd be like, I'm not available. You know what I mean? Like, no, you can't come over. Cause I'm not trying to hold this in type shit. You supposed to let your stuff out. Period. I'm not about to be doing that all week. Right? Girls, it's just us. Yvonne should have never been the host, if anything. It's just they didn't think it through. I feel like they rushed that bitch. Like, who is involved on the Netflix team that didn't think about the cultural impact that Pop the Balloon had on folks and why it was so popping. No pun intended. It's just like it had nothing to do with, respectfully, the host. Y'all didn't need to put in, a big name host. That's number one. Number two, it wasn't because the people that were on the show were recognizable. Oh my God, am I okay? It wasn't because of that. So we didn't need to have, you know, reality star faces on the show. I get so excited for Mondays. Dinner ready and Kennedy's show is on. Like, dang girl, let the vlog upload. Love that, Desiree. Did you see the racism from Johnny Bananas? I saw the microaggressions, yes. And the thing is that's what we're gonna get if there are more white people on the show. Those white reality stars, they do not like black women. So, and how many black women were in that lineup? Not enough. I think I counted 2. So, yeah, it's just like, this is no longer our thing. It was our thing. It was so our thing that white people hadn't even stole the idea for Pop the Balloon yet on TikTok. It was still just black people doing it. They didn't even give a fuck about the show. But I know after working in like a situation where I was working with producers and stuff, I could tell you what happened. Somebody who's black and who's informed and who's on the internet for real told their boss about Pop the Balloon and probably suggested that, you know what I'm saying? They pitched that they take that show over, and their white EP, their white executive producer, jumped in and micromanaged the whole thing and suggested we have to do this to make it more inclusive to everybody and da da da. Like, since when does black television need to be inclusive for everybody? There are so many white shows where there are no black people in it. Why, when there's a black show, now we have to think about how can we make this inclusive so then everybody will watch it? We don't need everybody to watch it. A black audience is fine. It's good enough. There are a lot of black people. Like, what are we talking about? Right. Didn't they do a Pop the Balloon skit on SNL with Glorilla? I believe so, yes. I don't know if it was with Glorilla. I didn't watch the skit. SNL is not funny to me at all. I don't laugh not one bit. Even when they show the black lady and they showing her skits, it's not funny to me. I'm sorry. Think people just have different styles of humor. I don't be laughing. It's not for me. Whew. I'm telling you, if you don't do this step, start doing it, you'll save a lot of hair. And that's the goal. We don't just want our hair long, we want it nice and thick and healthy. All right, girls? Do this step. So then you're not going into the daggone shower or wherever you wash your hair and just raw dogging it. If I were to go into the shower without doing this step, I would have hella knots and tangles. And getting those knots and tangles out in the shower would result in a very uncomfortable shower, on top of the fact that I would be literally through my hair, which would result in breakage. Breakage leads to, what's that shit called? Where it travels up? Split ends. Split ends lead to hair loss. So consider that when you're being rough with your hair. And also pay attention to your brush and see, like, is it long pieces of hair coming out or are there little short pieces? The short pieces mean breakage. Long pieces mean hair shed. So far, this is my hair shed. Pretty good amount for 3 sections. My hair goal is, I want my hair long. That's my hair goal. And just maintaining the health of it, obviously. But I'm growing my hair out. I'm not gonna get it cut. I do need to get a proper trim though. Like I need a professional trim. And I've been going back and forth about whether or not I want a styled cut. Since I wear my hair majority natural, I'm like, shoot, should I get my hair cut? Like get a curly cut? Because I keep it how it is because when I straighten my hair, I like my hair to be all one length. I don't like layers in my straight hair. So that's why I just leave it. But it's starting to look like the letter A. Like my hair, when it's curly, it's starting to look like the letter A. I don't like that look. You're definitely doing something right. It always looks so healthy and long, Pop. Maybe subtle layers to give some shape. What products are you using to pre-poo? I'm using my same old, the Maui Moisture Shea Butter Hair Mask. And I love this as a pre-poo because let's say for whatever reason, I'd be like, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to wash my hair today. This is not just a hair mask. It can also be used as a leave-in. So I don't feel that urge like I gotta rinse this out of my hair. It can stay in overnight. You want to be mindful of that too, like what products you're using and what it says direction wise. There's some products that you're supposed to rinse out of your hair after a certain amount of time. And y'all need to read that stuff and follow the directions because there are chemicals in those products that could be drying your hair out or doing damage to your curls. And I know our thought is like, oh, the longer I keep it in, the more it's like penetrating my hair. And it's just not true. Like there's a science behind these products and they have to put directions on them because they can cause harm if misused. So make sure you're following the directions. I got a mask in and out from yesterday. Mimi! I'm trying to decide the same thing. I want to do the curly cut so I can start wearing it natural more often. You should. I feel like that's a great suggestion for the girls who are trying to put less heat on their hair. It's like go and get a natural cut. So then you like what it looks like when your hair is natural. And it doesn't have to look like you need to figure out a cut for your face shape. That's why no, yeah, just figure out a cut for your face shape. Everybody don't have the face shape for that damn bang and whatever the heck. Or everybody doesn't need a rounded cut, you know? You need to go to someone who really is going to pay attention to your face, like a real stylist, and cut your hair for your face shape. I used to leave in products, and I heard you mention that in your vids to follow the directions, and I truly have seen a difference in my thickness and growth. Like, everybody. Do you only use your hands to detangle? I do not. I used to. I used to only use my hands, but I didn't feel like I was getting product throughout all my strands, and I feel like using a brush, actually I know that using a brush helps to distribute product better. So I like using a brush and my hair gets more detangled that way, which again helps, what am I trying to say? Helps product get through all the hair, which is the goal. Like I want my hair to receive moisture all up and through. Is this live staying up? I'm heading into the office. Depends on how ugly I get. We gonna see. We'll see. But Myrna, have a good day at work, my love. But I'm gonna tell you something, a tip with the brush. Like, this is hard to explain, but like, okay, you know how instinctively you want to hold this kind of tight and just like, right? Because you don't want to feel it from your root. Your thought process is, if I hold it tight and I do like this, I'm not pulling the hair out, right? But really what you're doing is, when you're doing this and holding it tight, you might be causing some breakage down here. Just like brushing through it like that. It's like, yes, you might not be pulling the hair out, but you're causing breakage. The least like tension, what's the word I'm trying, how am I trying to explain this? I see the least amount of shedding and breakage when I hold my hair loosely. So like I am holding it, but I'm not holding it with any type of like gusto. I'm just handling it, holding it open, and I'm letting the brush do the work. Okay? That's for every hair type. And you should start from the bottom, but hold it loose and let the hair be spread out like a money spread. You don't want to have the hair like bunched up like this. When you get down to it, let it get as wide as possible. Like I'm holding it like, I don't know how to explain this. I know somebody gonna say, no, that don't work for every hair type. I'm telling you something, it do. It do. It's a science thing. It ain't the hair type thing. It's a physics thing, low key. I'm telling you something. And like when I get to the root, I'm just doing the brush. And I know it looked like, oh girl, you could just brush your hair. No. It's water, it's product, and it's what I'm telling you about how I'm letting this brush do the work. My hair not like that. It's only letting me do that because of the product, the water, and the daggone brush. Do you notice a difference in shedding with the brush versus fingers? Do I notice a difference in the shedding? Yeah, I feel like I get more of the shedded hair out when I use the brush. I don't feel like I'm losing more hair with the brush, but here's what I'll tell you. Anything in excess is excess? Why does that sound funny? I guess like using the brush a lot, I still don't think is great, so I try to just be as light-handed as possible. Period. Do you have a recommendation for a curly cut place / stylist in NYC? I don't. I really don't. I have not gotten my hair cut from anybody in NYC besides my friend Mo, and she no longer is in NYC, and she doesn't take clients anymore. That's the only person who I let cut my hair when I was up there. This is the Felicia Leatherwood brush. I really like this brush. Hi, Kennedy. Thank you for the natural hair tips. Separate the strands and take your time, ladies, period. That's all we saying. That's all we're saying. But yeah, it's a patience game. You know what I'm saying? Like none of this is gonna work if you are crashing out doing your hair. You want to be patient. Like that was all that came out of that section. That's what we're looking for. Now, the gag is when I wash my hair, I'm gonna have more shedded hair. And that's when I'd be like, okay, I'm balding. You know what I mean? Because why do I have more shedded hair after removing all the shedded hair? I don't know what the science is behind that. That is still something I'm looking at under the microscope. But, Hey, Taylor. Right. But do any of y'all experience that? Where like you do all this and you get the shedded hair out, and then when you wash your hair, you still have more shedded hair? I'm always confused by that. Hello? Hello? Periante, yes. It's definitely less, though. That's true, Candace. That's very true. Yes, sometimes think it's leftover hair from the first. Right. Yep, that's why I only detangle when I deep condition now. Are y'all deep conditioning with every wash? If you aren't, you should be. If you aren't, you should be. I wash my hair every week for anyone wondering. And I deep condition every time I wash my hair. And I think that makes a hell of a difference. Moisture wise. Oh yeah, Ariel, deep condition every hair wash. Every hair wash. Now, what I don't do, and I feel like I should do, is I'm not like doing my steam treatments. And if I'm being honest, I'm not leaving the deep conditioner in long enough because I'm just doing all this in the shower. And the deep conditioner that I'm using, it's suggested to leave it in for at least 25 minutes. I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. It's in there for like tops like 5 to 7 minutes, if that. Get one, Mimi. You can get one on Amazon. My suggestion, though, is that you make sure that the steamer, the little thing that the water goes into, that can be removed. I purchased a steamer on Amazon, and you can't remove that water pot. And to me, it's holding bacteria because I can never empty it out and clean it. So I'm just steaming my hair with old water that's been sitting in there, and like the water never evaporates. When I do use it all, it's just like still little beads of water in there. It's just like, that's not, there's bacteria in there. Water breeds bacteria. So make sure you can take it out and clean it. Make sure the parts are detachable. What's a good deep conditioner? I really like the TGIN deep conditioner. Let me see what it's called. Hold on. It is called the Miracle Repair Deep Hydrating Hair Mask. Miracle Repair Deep Hydrating Hair Mask. I was reading it from upside down. But yeah, so that is my go-to right now. Who else has a good one? I do like the Sacred Deep Conditioner. I just don't feel like the Sacred Deep Conditioner has slip. And I like to use the deep conditioner as my conditioner low-key. And so when I put the deep conditioner in, I do another round of detangling because when I wash my hair, I kind of tangle it back up. So the Sacred one, it doesn't have enough slip to it for my liking, but I do think that it's like doing good to the hair. But it just doesn't have, okay, this is a good example. I'm gonna show you, right, what I'm talking about. So the hair is like laid out on my thumb. It's not bunched up like this. It's not bunched up like this. I have it low-key laid out flat like this. I'm taking it down to the bottom. Okay. And when I feel a knot, I bring the thumb down more with it so I could just get there. And I just take it up and up. Little, like no pressure holding it. I'm letting it be as loose as possible. Because my logic is if I let it be loose, then I'll be able to, the hair will move with the brush. If I do it tight and there's that tension, then my brush is just gonna break through the hair. But by keeping it loose, the hair gets to move with the brush, so there isn't any breakage. That makes sense? Do you use Sacred often? If so, which products? This is another stance that I do. I'll hold it like this. I guess it's the same thing, but like, anywho. I do use the Sacred products often. I've been using the hydrating shampoo since I got the products, and I've repurchased the hydrating shampoo I think twice now. So yeah, I love the hydrating shampoo. The clarifying shampoo, I like that one as well. I do think that is hydrating. What I'll say was, and this could be user error, but sometimes I'll still have little beads in my hair from the clarifying shampoo. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but that could be a me thing. Like, just I'm not rinsing it out good enough, well enough. So yeah. My favorite product from Sacred is the hydrating shampoo and the nourishing oil. I love that nourishing oil. Have you tried the new Mono's hair products? I haven't yet. I like her mask too. I just don't think you can use that mask every week. I feel like that's more of like a once a month mask. Because I think her mask has protein in it, but it's good. I like that mask. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Which product gives you the most slip? IDK, if you said it already. Well, for what part of like the hair process? Pre-pooing, shampooing, conditioning, deep conditioning, styling? I haven't tried the brand Amika. I almost did and I put it down because I just didn't feel like it. But yeah, I saw people were talking about this, one of their deep conditioners, and I was about to buy it and I just was like, never mind. Just didn't feel like it. That's another thing. I like to clean the hair out from each section. When you leave that shedded hair in there, it can get mixed in with your hair and create knots and tangles. So clean it out. The pre-poo stage, I only use one product for the pre-poo, and it's this one. It's the Maui Moisture Shea Butter Hair Mask. I think it has great slip. Have you tried Redken? OMG, not in a really, really long time. Are we using Redken again? When I think of Redken, I think of like the heat shit. Don't they have some heat protectant sprays? Ow. Oof. Ouch. That's my stomach. Okay. Thank you. I'm trying to incorporate more protein treatments in my regimen. Do you do any? The Mono's hair one is good. I have used the Sacred protein treatment. I did it twice. Didn't love it. The first time I used it, I did feel like, oh wow, okay, that did something. The second time I used it, I wasn't impressed. I don't know if I didn't need it or what. I just feel like that starts to get a little professional to me. Like, I don't really, sorry, lip gloss line. I don't really know what I'm doing for real, or like when my hair needs protein. It's just a guessing game for me. So yeah, I'm not a big like protein girl. Plus, I had a horrible experience with protein years ago, and so I'm very hesitant with using protein. Okay. Have you tried any of Donna's recipe hair products? No. Mm-mm. Have you tried, hold on. Have you tried keratin? No. What could go wrong? What do you mean? Like what happened with my protein situation? I tried Taraji's protein treatment and left it in too long. Never again. Mimi. Hey Anna. Yeah, what could go wrong with the protein treatment? I'll tell you what can go wrong. Girl, I'm minding my own business. I buy something called K-Pack. It says deep treatment on it. I'm like, perfect, because I need a deep conditioner before I go on this trip. Bitch, I'm going to Aruba for the first time. I think that was my first international flight. Big deal for me. So, girl, night before, I put that motherfucker in my hair and I let it sit. I'm one of them hoes that at that time, I was letting my deep conditioner be in my hair overnight. So I put my plastic cap on and I went about my business. Woke up the next morning, got into the shower, took off my plastic cap. My hair was molded into the plastic cap. It just looked like a ball. I'm running my hair under the water. It is completely matted. Fully. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to rinse product out. It's not doing anything. My hair is one big dread. So I'm freaking out and I'm looking at the bottle now of the product that I used. And I read the back and it says protein treatment. Now I'm getting pissed off because I'm like, it needs to be, I feel like I should have sued them because you need to put in bold letters on the front that this is a protein treatment, not deep fucking treatment. And so I'll never forget, it was in a little gold bottle. I bought like a sample size gold bottle and it just said K-Pack deep treatment. And so, yeah, bitch, when you leave, protein should be in your hair for maybe 5 minutes tops. I had that protein treatment in my hair for at least like 16, 17 hours. Easily. Easily. I lost so much hair. I had to get my hair cut, and my hair was never the same again after that. And people be like, but your hair has like grown since then. But it did something to the texture of my hair. I'm telling you. I don't know how to explain it, but it did. Even though this is new hair, it did something to the way my hair grows. It's just drier in general. So yeah, I would have been crying, tears streaming down my face as I ripped my hair. Who are you telling? I went to Aruba and had to keep my hair, like there were parts of my hair that were just balled up. So I tried my best to enjoy myself. And I was already stressed the hell out. My face was super broken out. I was dealing with some really bad acne at the time. And my hair wants to be matted up in a ball. It was too much going on. Like, bitch, wait a minute now. So yeah, that's what can go wrong with a protein treatment. Leaving it in for too long. You leave a protein in for too long, your hair will bond together. That's actually the first time me and Mo had an interaction because I went on Instagram like, Mayday, Mayday, help. And she had commented on my post like telling me what I should do. And yeah. I ended up being so desperate. I went to work when I got back from my trip, and I was telling a coworker with natural hair what I experienced. And she was like, yo, you should go to my cousin. She does hair. Her cousin worked all the way in West Bumblefuck someplace. I just remember the drive was like an hour away from me. But I was so desperate. I'm like, yo, I have to go to this person. I drove to her cousin. Y'all, when I tell you her cousin took a brush and was just ripping through my hair, like, there was no method behind it. She wasn't like gently trying to go through. She wasn't using a product that was like, this is a product that will help to soften it or anything like that. It was just straight up, she was just ripping through. I'll never forget it. I remember seeing so much hair, and I think she tried to hide how much hair had come out of my head. And it was like too late. I saw it. But yeah, some of that hair just never grew back, honestly. It just never did. And my hair was dyed at the time. That's another layer of this. My hair was like, it was growing out of its, like I dyed my hair red or had my hair dyed red. And it was a bright, like Rihanna red. Rihanna's red album, Loud album. It was that color red. And so it was growing out of that. So it was like a orangey auburn type situation at the time. It was just too much going on, girl. My poor hair. Right, Kayla? But after that happened, like, I think I just started to become very much so more of a, like, healthy hair girl. Like, I don't care what length my hair is so long as it's healthy. Girl, when your hair is on the line and you realize, like, oh, shit, I fucked up. It don't be about length no more. Now it's about, wait, can I make sure my hair is still good? You know what I mean? No matter what the length is. Because I was concerned I was going to be bald-headed, honestly. And that's why, what was that? That was when that was. And then 2 years later, I got my bob cut from Mo. Mo reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm going to Aveda. We were both living in New York at the time. She was like, hey, I'm going to school at Aveda Institute, and I was wondering if you'd be in my video. You can choose whatever style you want, and I'll do it. And I was like, hey, awesome, great. I got there. Some of y'all have seen this video. It's on YouTube if you haven't seen it. Just look up Mo Knows Hair, Kennedy, Aveda, and it should come up. But yeah, that's when I got my blunt bob, the blunt bob. The fact of the matter is, when nobody getting that blunt bob, was nobody getting that blunt bob. Show me somebody before that date who had gotten a blunt bob. Just show me somebody. It didn't exist. Ain't no here we go. Hey, Mimi, here you go. Right. But that's the thing, Anna. It was like she was a student, but like she wasn't no student. That girl was a professional. She was a student based on like the papers of it all. Like she ain't go to a professional school or nothing. But that girl been doing hair. She know how to do hair. Right. Oh God, Kendra, what? Because you heard, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's one of my pet peeves. Like, okay, let me try to describe this the best way. Like, okay, you know, so I'll be live and I'll be like, oh man, yo, my favorite like random NSYNC song is blank, and then months later, you know, I'll ask a question like, yo, what's your like random favorite song that you love? And somebody will put that NSYNC song, and it's like, you just heard me say that when I said that. Like, that's not your actual, you just saying that because you heard me say that. And that's just the fact of the matter, that there's people like that hear that and store that, and then, like, you know what I mean? They say that. So, Kendra, you saying that because I said that my inspiration for that cut was an editorial of Lupita. And her hair wasn't straight. She had on a wig, and it was like a blown out wig, and hers was completely different, but it was blunt. But I said that was my inspiration behind me wanting a blunt cut. Kendra, you caught, girl. Just knock it off. You didn't just think of that. You heard me say Lupita long time ago. You ain't, I'm not shocked or surprised. That, you know, that's what I think it is. I feel like when people like store something and then say it again, they want me to be like, oh my God, you too? You love that song by so-and-so? Oh my God, me too. And it's like, no, I remember. Ugh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's true. Who? I missed it. Is that who I just removed out of here? Periante. Damn, that's so cool. You didn't trigger me, but admit it. You heard me say, Lupita before, didn't you? Didn't you? You didn't just guess that. Confirm? And keep it honest. Otherwise, God gonna do something. Like, it's God watching now. So confirm that you said that because you heard me say Lupita was my inspiration before. Confirm? You don't want a lot of me and God. Oh, yeah. So, point proven. Yeah. But yeah, girl, that was my only inspo. These girls did not have that blunt cut. They just didn't have it. They need to put me in the history books. Cause when I tell you that blunt bob, it is a movement now. Like, it means something. It really does mean something. Doesn't it? Like, that is a certified hairstyle now. I started a hairstyle. I'm sorry, but like, I'm a legend in that regard. I'm sorry. India, I know you at home huffing and puffing. How about this? Burp that baby. You don't need to worry about this, girl. Burp that baby. That's it. Periante. Because it's true. Right? I never seen the pic. Can you show us? No. It's on YouTube. Can you do picture in picture? You know, it's on there. Type in Mono's hair, type in Kennedy, type in Aveda. You'll see the whole shebang. And Mo was trying to talk me out of it on the lowest of keys. She was like, are you sure? Even off camera, like, no, hold up. Because once we do this, this is done. Now, are you sure this is the hairstyle you want? Because it had never been done. You feel me? Like, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to tell you something. Seriously. So, ow. Sometimes you need a little bit more water. A little bit more water. No, Ariella, she did. Even, like I said, like, there was more times that she asked me that just weren't put in the video. But people would be walking by, other students, And they'd ask, like, what are you getting done? And I tell them, they're like, oh, okay. Ain't no turning back. And you know, when a girl's ready to cut her hair, she's ready. I was definitely giving Angela Bassett waiting to exhale. Just like, if you won't do it, give me the scissors. Like, I would have did it myself at that point. Right. I low-key want to do somebody's hair. Like their natural hair. I want to do a wash and go on somebody's hair. So I can see if my methods are tried and true. I just want to do it. Make a non-believer into a believer. Kennedy, need your friend advice. Love that. Ask away, Amana, please. I've been waiting for somebody to ask for advice. Come on, come on. I got you. Why are there 150 people and only 52 likes? 100 plus people and 100 of y'all can't like the live. What's really going on? What's really going on? For every live, your boobs will perk up, okay? Every time you don't like the live or you think about it and then you don't do it, bitch, them nipples are heading down south. Like, it's happening. Have you tried the Tangle Teaser? No. I did get how YouTube Live works. Hold on, lol. I think it's just as simple as double tapping. I'm pretty sure somebody confirmed. Kennedy, do you have any plans on bringing back curls for the girls? Possibly. My friend backed out from our Japan trip that's in 2 weeks, ill, because she realized she shouldn't be spending that much money. I feel blindsided. This trip has been planned for months. Yikes. Whew. Let me say this. You have the right to be frustrated and upset. Let me also say this. The bitch got the right to be honest with herself about how much money she got in her account. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in the excitement of things, you say yes and you just don't know how to get out of it. That doesn't make her backing out this close to the trip okay. But in this moment, I think the best thing you could do is like consider the fact that your friend probably, it was really rough for her to have to tell you that she couldn't go because of money. That doesn't mean you can't tell her that you would have appreciated if she told you earlier. But it sounds like she's in a bit of a predicament. You know what I mean? And nobody wants to, that can be kind of embarrassing to have to tell people that you can't afford to do something. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Don't take it personal is what I would suggest. Don't take it personal. You know, you can ask her why she didn't tell you sooner. But don't take it personal. Don't stay upset. Can I ask you something? I thought we were just talking here. Girl, we talking everything. Ask me something about your vagina. I'll help. That's me. Like, this is a girl's room. We can talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. Turn up. Yeah. Y'all see my vocals are back. That cough is gone. Well, I don't know if y'all, because I was live on Patreon talking about what was going on. Okay, we don't know what that means, baby. Hold on. Let me see. She then said she thought maybe I'd help her out, and now I feel used because I am a generous friend. But for that to be assumed is crazy. Yeah, it's like, Amana, take a step back. Because right now, you're upset. And you have every right to be upset. I'm on your side. You have every right to be upset. So everything she says, you're going to be looking at it through a certain type of lens. Like, you know what I mean? But remember that this is your friend. And she's not trying to get over on you. She's not trying to put you in a bad place and nothing like that. It's just all, the timing is just inconsiderate, you know? So, you know, I think just let it be the inconsideration of it all. Upset's an understatement, sis. But yeah, trying to breathe. No, I feel you. I feel you 1000%. And maybe it could be bigger than this. Like maybe y'all have like other situations where this has happened where it's like, nah, this isn't a one-off situation. If this is something she's done before, then you can look at it a different type of way. But if this is not something she's done before, then consider that this is like, she's got something going on. You know what I mean? But yeah. Okay. Oh, that pauses the video. You gotta hit the heart. Okay, I don't know where that is. I have Stacey. I don't feel like the sacred drops were doing much for me, but I also just think, I don't know if I could tell if it was doing something. Like there wasn't a particular area where I was like, okay, I wanna, you know, like people are putting it on their edges, like let me grow my edges back. And you can really clearly see if it's growing. I've just been putting it all over my scalp. I can't really tell if it's doing something. But yeah, that's a sticky situation, Amana. How are you going to, like, is there other people going now on the trip? Like, was it just y'all two? That's fucked up if it was just y'all two. Absolutely, Anna. But let me tell you something about that hormonal acne. It don't matter what I'm using. That hormonal acne has everything to do with your nervous system, your diet, you know what I'm saying, what's going on inside your body, your hormone levels. So it really doesn't matter what products you see me using. You're gonna have to address what products are causing inflammation in your body, your stress levels, you know what I'm saying? Your day-to-day practices that might be affecting your hormone shit. And again, your diet. Let me see. I'm going alone and she knows I'm super scared about solo travel for safety reasons. Luckily, Japan is one of the safest countries. Now I'm going alone. Okay. Whew. That just made me mad. Because, bitch, it done went from 2 to 1. It'd be one thing if there was somebody else going with you. Like it was a group situation and she's just leaving. But you didn't change this whole thing. Now I'm going to be going there by myself. Whew. That is upsetting. And you could be a person who enjoys solo trips and all that, but when you plan to go on a trip with one person, you know, another person, and it turns into a solo trip, that's different. This was not, she didn't volunteer for a solo trip, bitch. She's forced into a solo trip. Amana, I feel you. Take a second then. You know what I mean? If you need to take a break from this friend, and by break, I mean like you have to tell her like, look, I'm really pissed off. And it's best we talk when I'm in a better place. Then do that. You have every right. Because that is rude, rude, rude. That's rude. Tokyo ain't no damn 5-hour flight. That is a long travel in a country that you ain't never been to. You can make the most of it, and you will, and I think you're going to have a great time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is very ugly of her to do that. I'm sorry that that happened. Very ugly. Yo, this is why, you know, when we talk about that low maintenance friendship and high maintenance friendship, I want y'all to understand, like, I don't like the high maintenance, low maintenance label because it triggers a behavior that I'm not referring to. You know what I'm saying? When I say high maintenance friend, I think the thought is that you got to be on top of it. You got to pick up this friend's call, every call. You got to be available to this person. You know, that does create an anxiousness. I'm not talking about that when I say high maintenance friend. I'm only using this terminology because that's the terminology used on the internet. You know, what I should call it is low effort friends versus friends that put in effort. And I feel like when you surround yourself with people who put in effort in their friendships, yo, it's going to be different. You're going to look at friendship completely different. You really will. I'm telling you something. Hold on. Would you get another chemical peel? I would, and I plan to. Okay, here's Masani's situation. Wait, Amana, what'd you say? I gotta be more positive because no refunds on the flights. Whew. Whew. Yeah. What you can really, the perspective that I hope that you take on is that God intended on you to go on this trip solo. Imagine going on a trip with someone who was hiding that they didn't have it, and then you get there and that financial burden is on you. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure. So, you know, I would just really look at this as an opportunity for you to explore this place you wanted to visit, and you get to do it the way you want to do it with your time schedule, and you really get to operate, you know, the way you want to. It's your world. You can do whatever you want on a daily basis. It's very freeing, and I hope that you enjoy yourself. Truly. It just sucks because I know that you can't shelve the frustration, you know what I mean? Even though you may want to. It's like you're going to be thinking about the fact that this was originally a trip that you were going to be taking with your friend. So I get it. And guess what? Don't try to shelve that shit. Don't try to muddy it down and pack it down low and just feel those feelings. Be upset. And then look around you and realize, bitch, I'm in fucking Tokyo right now. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. Okay. All right, let me see what Masani said. I recently met a cousin and I want to form a relationship, but she seems very controlling. She'll make plans with her friends and tell me about it when I decline not speak to me. Ugh. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells and I want to make plans with her for something more intimate, not tag along. The first time I visited her home, you're welcome, Amana. The first time I visited her home, she asked me to sleep over and I declined because I wasn't prepared. And IDK, even though this is my cousin, we just met and I want to get to know you. Yeah. Too much. You know that video of Tokyo Tony when she's like, stop being weird! That's what I would send her. Just let it be. Like, take it how you want to take it. I don't give a fuck. But stop being the fuck weird right now. Okay? right now, before I not come over ever. You won't see me again. Hey, hello. Hey, Natasha. You about to get that Tokyo Tonio video. Tokyo Tonio. Natasha. Huh? Playgirl? What that mean? Okay. Hello? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna just let this settle for a second. Like I don't like jumping right in. Like just let me just get out my head for a little bit. Come with me. Whew. Sorry, girls. Hold on. Whew. Yagi. Wait a minute. Whew. Daga. Oh, Lord Jesus in his name. Oh, hello. Whew. Girl, last night I was in here having a concert. You can look at it. You can look at it. You can look at it. Having a good old time. Hey, Kennedy. Some of us have been having issues watching your Patreon lives back. Melinda, I can answer that. They're unavailable to watch back. When I was looking at them, I realized you look ugly as shit. So it's one of them ones where it's like, I'm choosing me right now. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, and I know what I said, but this isn't. And so the live that I did most recently, I was on live, and they were helping me get an appointment for something, and it was just too many lulls in it. And I was like, come on, you don't want to watch this back. This is not something you want to watch back. So yeah, I had to choose me Lucius. But I am coming up with the last 2 weeks of this month. So we have our Cooking with Ken. I did decide what we're going to make. So I'm just going to get that post up. And then also our Freaky Friday episode. So, yeah. Also, I'm thinking about doing a lower tier that just offers the ad-free vlog. What do y'all think about that? Like an $8 tier where on that one you get the vlog ad-free. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Yo, I said that I was looking for 2 people. I want to hire 2 people, one person to run the merch for my Patreon, and then one person to help me produce the Patreon. Okay? The thing about those 2 people are, I want them to kind of have experience in those areas. So someone who's experienced with working with merch or retail, e-commerce shit. And then as far as the person who's producing the Patreon content, someone who's familiar with Patreon and who also has worked like in the social media space and is familiar with what the fuck is going on the internet. So yeah, Kennedy, are you still practicing celibacy / abstinence? If so, girl, how are you fighting the ovulation monster? Space, I'm weak, .. with 2 upside down smiling face emojis. I'll tell you how. These niggas are ugly. These niggas don't deserve my coochie. Okay. No. It's as simple as that. There was one time, and I'm talking about one time, when I said, you know what? I might do it. I'm a schedule a wax about 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna let him touch it. You know what I mean? Like that's just what I'll do. And the next day, he blew it. And to me, it's just like God just be talking to me so clearly. And the thing is, God was already talking to me about this person, and I was looking past it because I'm like, no, 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 God can't be telling me that. God can't be telling me that, because God said, no, God said. We supposed to, you know what I'm saying, look beyond that. I'm not supposed to care about that. I'm supposed to look beyond that. And what God is telling me is that, babe, it's going to be so abundantly clear that you won't have to look past anything. So, yeah, I mentioned this in the last vlog, but like, as far as dating goes and like looking for my man, like that is not in my body right now. Right now is very much so like living my life, being the best version of myself, making sure I'm like fulfilling the passions that I have and I feel fulfilled just as an individual. And I have confidence in knowing that I will attract the man that I want to attract if I'm living that way. Periante. You know? So, yeah. Thank you, Beat Junkie. Thank you. That's why I can't tell certain people's stuff. I'm trying to figure out why that would get typed out right now, here today. I'm in an era of just letting these men be admirers. None of them are about that life. Yeah, it's the experience in e-commerce I don't have. Let me know if you're still looking. I'm sure I could be of assistance. Thank you, Brooks. I think once you fully realize these men don't deserve it, it's easier to keep it to yourself. Bob, it's true. It's true. Oh no, Fiona. Okay, well when you do, make sure you sign up via the like go from the website, not from the app. So Anna. Now, this wasn't one of them type situations where you could see it. It revealed itself after a loud laugh. And I saw the left side, back side of his teeth. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. It was the left side, back side, right here. I didn't know that until I saw that. And then I said, wait a minute. Did I see what I think I saw? And then, you know what I mean? It all started making sense. Like, that smell. Y'all know that girl on TikTok be like, that smell. Whew. Yeah. It was like, oh, that smell. That's when I realized that's what that smell. And then when I got to asking questions, you don't think to ask a grown person, like, do you floss? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What that smell? You don't think to ask a grown person, do they floss? You think we just all doing it. But I kept getting a whiff of something. And I had to ask him to brush his teeth. And I thought maybe he just has because he's a mouth breather. Maybe it's just because of the fact that he's breathing through that mouth. But then it was like, no, because I've been with you all day. And I've been watching you. We had the same stuff. We did the same thing. Your breath, your mouth smells stupid. And so that's when I asked, like, that's when I started asking dental questions. And I found out he doesn't floss. And that answered a lot of questions like, oh, you have rotten food sitting on your teeth. That's what it is. And you haven't flossed in how long? Oh, and he claimed he went to the dentist this year. You lying fuck. When you go to the dentist, you feel me? They get all up in there. So you lying. So yeah, I made him go to the dentist. And that's the type of stuff that I was looking past of like, oh, okay, he hasn't flossed. Normally that's such a turn off for me that like I would just be turned off. But at that point, this is somebody that I know. This is somebody that I had already been dealing with. We hadn't kissed or anything at this iteration of our dating phase. This story is all on Patreon. I don't even want to talk about it no more. We're done. We're done. You want to know the story? You get on Patreon. That's it. I can't with this. Just go. It's true, Tasha. No, that's true. So, yeah. Yes, Morgan, I am. Unfortunately. But I'm going to be out of the jailhouse tomorrow. Right, Nadine? Whoa. So there's a hawk that's flying, and he just flew past my window. I don't know if y'all can see the shutter of the light. So big. So, y'all, I'm about to actually put this artwork, like, hang it up. I'm trying to figure out a style. Like, Sharifa! Wait, Sharifa, do you have Patreon, puss? Ew, stop to hear it. Please stop. I can't with this. Just stop. Just stop. The thing is that I think they've normalized the doo-doo of it all, that they don't even know that it's doo-doo that they tasting. Okay, so Sharifa, I talked to the lady, and she got me the stuff. I picked it up. I used the stuff. And that's why we here where we at. Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing. If the girls don't know what we talking about, they get on the Patreon. That's it. But yeah. No, they don't. It's true. Thank you, Danica. Or Danica. Monica. What do you think you walked into? Like this is the craziest thing you done ever seen. Like, come on now. Kim really trying to sell me this Patreon. Well, not really. But I understand that, the thrift queen. I totally understand that. You let me know by the name. But what I'm saying is that there's some things, I gotta respect the Patreon girls. Imagine I do that for Patreon and then I just come on here and do it for free. It's like, what the fuck am I paying for the Patreon for? If the stories you're telling on Patreon, you're just gonna get on this bitch and tell for free. You know what I mean? It's like, let's get serious. So, right. Morgan, you don't know me, girl. You don't know. Stop learning me. But I did drink all this water yesterday. I did. I drank all that water yesterday. So, drink your water. Seriously. Like, you need to drink your water. Did you finish your wallpaper hallway? Great question. Finish. The word finish. I believe that's a word. It's a Greek word. Finish. Finish. Might be a word from Finland. Finish. Fin-ish. So the thing about finish, so, and it can be subjective. Fin-ish. So it is finished. Ish. Like, ish. You know what I mean? It is that, right? It's okay to say no, girl. It is a little bit left, I'll say. It's just a matter of rolling it out and getting it on, right? And I shall. I've actually done a lot outside of that. Could you, what? Come on now. So anyway, right. This is where that white girl on TikTok come in. Brooks, what the hell are you talking about? This is where the white girl from TikTok, who the heck is that? So Pop, but yeah, girl, I'm thinking about getting this up. I'm putting this up. I'm just getting the situation. I'm getting my trying to figure out the design of it all. Because also with this artwork, I have some more artwork too that I'm thinking about putting up here. And I was thinking about getting some sconces and putting some sconces here and getting rid of that lamp. Reason why I want to get rid of that lamp is because I'm tired of seeing that cord. Hate that cord. Okay. But we can't watch the Patreon. India, what? What do you mean? They're queen. Just get it when you can. It's not that serious, girl. So no, Kennedy Lamau, it was a girl that you said you have similar comedic style to. Oh, LOL. Nobody thinks about that white girl. But I do, when her videos come up, I don't follow her. I follow somebody else, though, that she be doing videos with because he's so funny to me. But, yes, she and I... That's so funny. Yeah. I had brought her up because one time I saw a video and I felt like what she was doing in front of the guy was what y'all think I do in front of guys. And y'all need to know that I'm so cool, calm, and collected. Like, these niggas be on my back. I'm telling you something. It don't give that at all. I just be cool. Looking them in their eye. They don't know what to do. They get to fidgeting and moving around and playing basketball all of a sudden. Imaginary basketball. So, yeah. We ain't, But she gets it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand her comedy. You can cut the cord and get those light bulbs. I forget what they're called. You can cut the cord and get those light bulbs. Like a light bulb that already cut the cord off, get a wireless smart light. Oh, excuse me. Well, I mean, I don't want to ruin the lamp. I'm not going to cut the cord, y'all. I'm really not. But I just don't want that lamp right here. It's like that lamp can be put someplace else. I just don't want it right here. So, yeah, I'm thinking about getting some sconces. Okay. And then I have these that I'm going to hang up also on this gallery wall. Okay. And I have my other heads, and I'm just like, is it going to be too heady over here? Like, where should I put these heads? I'll grab them in a second. But these are going to go, huh? Yes, y'all, if you don't know, I'm very much into, like, the nostalgia of what we had in our own homes. Okay? Oh, okay. Oh. Hey, Mania. It's true. Okay, but yeah, so I'm very much into like giving Black home, like i.e. my artwork is very much Black home inspired. And some of this artwork is from my grandmother. Not my grandmother that passed, but my other grandmother. So yeah, and I also have artwork from my grandmother in here that passed that just is like, I'm so happy that I have it. But anywho, my point was just that this wall right here, I want to get this artwork up and onto the wall. I like it here, but I want to utilize this white space. So I'm going to put the artwork up and get that Get that done. Right? Me too, Tasha. Me too. Me too. And the next is getting this rug and this couch situated. Like I'm ready for a new couch. Mm-hmm. Stacked one above the other in an entryway. Considered it. I did consider it. Let me show you these other heads. Well, I'm gonna just bring one. Just know that there's two of them. Well, I'll bring both of them. So these don't mean anything to y'all. These mean something to me, okay? These are heads that my grandmother had in her home since before I was born, okay? Literally, my baby shower, like photos from her baby shower, these are up in her home in those pictures. And before my grandmother passed, we were having a conversation, and I was actually recording our conversation, and she said, like, do you like those heads? And I was like, yes, this is so classic you. When I see those, I'm just like, I'm at, your house. And she was like, okay, well, I want you to take those. And it just is like, this is my, I'll cry right now, okay? Anywho. So, those, let me get myself together. I'm gonna cry. Let me get myself together. Whew. It's too much. It's too much. Hold on, y'all. What can we do? What can we daggone do? Okay, so those, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put those. I want them to be someplace that I see. I don't want them to be like hidden away or anything. But I also don't want them to be like directly like in your eyesight. Like I don't want them on this wall when you're sitting on the couch. I don't want them on the opposite wall. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place them. But they need to go up. It feels very disrespectful that they're not up yet. So yeah. Thanks, girls. I can't even read your comments because I can't go back and look at that. But yeah. The kitchen would be cute. I'm just like, where though? Where in the kitchen? I don't have a lot of wall space in the kitchen. I don't have a lot of wall space. Also, just considering like the faux leaves of it all, like they spread out. So some of the wall space I have is kind of narrow over there, and so it would like be sticking out of the wall. So I have to consider that too. Monica. So girls. Okay, I can't. Place the wall sconces on either side of your bed, or if you have a pillar or two parallel walls. See, I don't think I want them in my bedroom. She didn't have them in her bedroom. They were in her living room. I'm gonna feel like she's in my bedroom. Or I can pass on that. You know what I mean? So I don't want them in my bedroom per se. But I'm gonna figure out in the living room, like where I can put them. So I also have like this wall right here. And this lamp, I've been slow poking on this lamp that I actually want. Let me see if it's on sale right now. There's a lamp that I actually want. And I've been slow poking because I don't like spending my money. Like, it's just that simple. I just don't. I never have and I never will. Oh my goodness, what the heck is this? Yo, you can't just open up the internet. They show any daggone thing. The heck is this? I was looking at Facebook Marketplace and Facebook is open and the first thing I see is something I should not see. Like, people should not be seeing that. What am I looking for? Oh. Yeah, it still ain't. It ain't never gonna go on sale. Stupid self. Yeah, but that's the lamp I want. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, India, on the lowest of keys. I'm thinking that's where it's going to be. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. See, I was gonna put it in my hallway, the wallpapered hallway, but that's a little too, like, not visible. Like, I kind of want to see it, but I use that hallway. And, like, my guests would use that hallway to go to the bathroom. I just want it to be in the right spot. That's all. What is your favorite thing about your grandmother if you're comfortable talking about her right now? Oh, man. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know when I'm, like, talking like this and da-da-da, that is me being my grandmother. That's how my grandmother talks. I am literally mimicking her. She talks like this. You know, she'll be like, sweetie. Like, that is literally my grandmother. I do a perfect interpretation of her, impersonation of her. And yeah, that's where I get that from. My favorite thing about her, though, she is just a Renaissance woman. Like, she can do everything, and was my first example of just, like, being a bad, independent, strong-willed, like, fully developed character, stunning, elegant, stylish woman. Like, I can say that I had really great examples of women being the baddest, you know what I'm saying, women. Like, they just confident, bad women. You couldn't tell her much of anything. She just knew she had it. And yeah, it's like, I like that. You know what I mean? I like that. And she always reminded you that you got it too. You know what I'm saying? She was very much that too. Just like, you're my granddaughter. So okay, of course you got it. You know? That's just how we are. That's how she was. And this is a true North Philly woman, okay, down to the socks. So there's that layer of her too. She was just special. That's all. A special woman. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I got a lot from her. She sounds like Big Didi from Half and Half. Yeah, but it's Big Didi and the other mom, like, mixed. She was a good mixture of both. Very much like a good mixture of both, for sure. Because she would be the first one to tell you, like, I got this from Marshalls and that from Marshalls and that from Marshalls. But she's the type of person who, like, is going to find the perfect thing. And it'd be like, wait, where did you get that? And it's from Marshalls. Like, you find stuff that's not there when I'm in there. And how she would work it was just like, you're different. You know what I mean? Just one of those people that knew exactly where this goes, exactly where that goes. Everything looks high fashion on her. Just like, oof, too good. Just so good. Oh, girls. Yeah. I really admired her ability to be very much so comfortable in her independence, but I also recognize that she was like hyper independent, you know, even down to her passing. And I just feel like you need people, you know what I mean? Like it's helpful to have people, have community. And not to say she didn't, but she was very much a like move to the beat of my own drum, not waiting for nobody type individual. I'll figure it out on my own type person. And I have a lot of confidence in being able to do things on my own because of that. She was the only person who supported my moving to New York. Everybody was like, New York? What are you going to New York for? You're not gonna New York? That's a big move. Everybody was questioning it. She was the only one that was just like, that's perfect. You know what I mean? Like, you are going to do so well in New York. She was just so proud, always so proud. And that I also am just like, man, it's so important to have somebody like that in your life who's gonna like remind you that you can do stuff, because that's not the household I grew up in. I grew up in a household where like if you said you wanted to do something, you got laughed at and like it was made fun of. It wasn't treated seriously, and you were also challenged about it. And my grandmother was not like that. She might have let a joke out, but not when it came to your dreams. She was so supportive about that type of stuff because she saw it. She was like, yeah, if anybody can do it, you can do it. Absolutely. So I miss having that type of person in my life. Not to overdo it, but honestly, the way you describe her is how I think we feel about you. Hey, and it's Rachel, you gotta go. Stop it, Monica. Enough now. That's really sweet. Thank you. But yeah. Also, let me tell y'all this. This is so funny. I'll never forget this. One time we was over there for Christmas. She was like, I have to show y'all something, and pulled out this magazine. And she was like, who does this look like? And it was a Barbie, a special edition Barbie. And when I tell you, somebody must have saw my grandmother, because my grandmother had short platinum blonde hair, okay? This Barbie looked just like my grandmother, even down to the outfit. It was a chocolate Barbie with short platinum hair, and she had on an outfit my grandmother would wear. And she was like, I'm not joking when I say somebody must have saw me. I'm like, no, it's true. Somebody did must have saw you. Somebody did must have seen it, because this is you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I said not to over. Thank you, Monica. Stop it. But yeah, girl, I say that all to say Barbie made a doll of my grandmother. They did. They did. And I tried to find it and purchase it. Can't find it, can't purchase it. But they sure did. Uh-huh. I know, Brooks. I looked. I cannot find it. It was a specialty Barbie for something. I don't know what it was for. You know, back in the day when they used to make like really stylish black Barbie dolls, and I grew up in a very much so get the black Barbie doll. I didn't even want, well, that's bullshit. I did want the white Barbie dolls, but I had tons of black Barbies, and I I definitely wanted the one that looked like my grandmother, but I don't know if they were selling it. I think it was just like an editorial or something. But it was Barbie. I'll never forget that. That was yeah, we talked about that for years. Like, you have a Barbie made after you. You are a somebody, girl. I have a collectible that my grandmother got me. I still have it. I don't remember Frizzle, but it could have been. But yeah, I had the thing about the collectible that my grandmother got me is that I'm so silly. Her hair was like in this like really beautiful bun. And at the time, I was redoing all my Barbie's hair. Like, I don't care how it came, we about to play with this. So girl, I get to brushing it out and just, it looks a mess now. She still, yes, with the ball gown. She had on, it's a black ball gown with like silver sparkles, and she has on a black and pink shawl. Yes, that's the black collectible Barbie doll that I have. I still have it. I'm never gonna not have it. I also have my Brandy Barbie, because you know I needed the Brandy Barbie doll. If you have the Brandy Barbie, then you're one of the girls. If you don't have it, you're still one of the girls. You missed out. But that Brandy Barbie, that's true. But just the Allen, thank you so much. My grandmother, I would not say she was grandmotherly. Like, we did not call her grandma. That wasn't, actually, neither of my grandmas wanted to be called grandma. Okay? This just doesn't exist. Neither of their names are grandma. They have names that we call them. And so, yeah, she definitely didn't give grandmotherly, but she would tell you, like, you know, this is my granddaughter. Um, you know, oh, my granddaughter. Like, she was very proud of having grandchildren, but she wasn't grandmotherly. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't like, you know, cooking on Sunday for everybody. No, no. My grandmother only lived in Midtown and Buckhead. And this is what I be trying to tell people, like, I went to school where I went to school at, but I spent my time in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? My auntie lived in Midtown. Like, we was in the city. So she was very much, and always lived in like a nice building. So yeah, it was a lot of the bougie of it all. You know what I mean? She wasn't doing all that. You might get a club sandwich. She actually made a really good like lima bean, some kind of lima bean soup, like a 3-bean soup. That was good. A 3-bean stew or something. I'll never forget that. And cornbread. She taught me her cornbread recipe before she passed, because that was actually the last meal she made for me. Cornbread and collard greens, and it was delicious. It was so good. I'm like, wow, Mimi, this is so good. She said, oh, I could still throw down. I said, okay. Heard you. I don't care how it started, but I call my grandmas by their names or nicknames. Yeah. Yes, Lil got it. I think I'm going to be that type of grandma. Mind you, I don't want kids. Yo, Diallo, that's how I feel like, ooh, yes, I'm going to be like that with my grandkids, but I'm not going to have kids. So I'm just going to be grandmotherly to somebody else's kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to be big mama on the block. That's it. I'm okay with that. I wasn't into Barbie, but I definitely had a Kenya doll, Periante. I forgot they were called Kenya. Wait, right? With black Barbies were called Kenya. My family also collected Cabbage Patch dolls. If we found the one with our birthday, that's cute. I never was into Cabbage Patch, but I did have a baby born. I did have a baby born. I'm about to ask my mom why she never got me the Brandy Barbie doll. It was probably sold out. Thank you, Crypto. LOL, Tasha. Oh, love that, Andre. Yeah. First of all, everybody in my family has well, not everybody in my family. One side of my family is from Mount Vernon, New York. The other side of my family is from Philly. And so they have those accents. And then I have an Atlanta / whatever the hell those accents are. So it's like a little bit of up north accent mixed with southern accent. Like, my friend is so funny because she was over here and I was like, do you want some water? And she was like, water? Why do you say water? And I was like, yeah, I don't say water. I say water. Oh, Kenya dolls. Wait, let me see. What's a Kenya doll? That sounds so familiar. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have that reaction. You talking about these? Yeah. Oh, but no, my friend had one with the beads. My cousin had one with the beads. I did have doll heads. I was obsessed with the doll heads. I had a white one and I had a black one. Wow, the Kenya dolls. This is unlocking a memory. Oh, shoot. Wow. Okay. Yeah. India is true. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was hard knocks. You got to have a tough skin. You really do. But it's just like, enough is enough now. Dang it. When y'all gone? When is the joke over? But I think that's why I'm like this. I had to start cracking jokes before they did. Because what the heck is going on? It's true. Yeah, I say soda. They don't say pop. Update to my hair falling out. Oh, it was due to the stress of my apartment flooding. I have so much breakage and I'm not ready to go super short. I just hit waist length. Shut the hell up. Dejanay, I'm sorry to hear about that. I don't even have words for that. That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear about that. Philly and Mount Vernon, that makes sense. I thought you were from up north. I only realized you're from Atlanta when you moved. I'm from NYC. Oh, Zappa says all right. Yeah, fun fact, I used to live in Philly, honey. I sure did. I definitely did. Girl, McKee, I didn't play about my baby boy. I would sit my baby boy on that little potty and press his thighs to get it to pee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oopsies. Sorry. I sure did. Tahira, stop it. Wow. Would I move back to Philly? No. I'm sorry. No disrespect. But, no. Philly ain't got nothing for me, honey. Sorry. Can't do it. Nothing but love. But, no. Philly? No. Hell no. I'm sorry. But no. I done seen too much. I don't want to. But I did see a nigga in Philly once. I did. Went up to Philly, got off that train. Right. My husband family from Philly, yeah, no. But go birds, right. Fly, eagles, fly. Ill, don't date men from Philly. A woman from Philly. Yeah, but he was soft. He wasn't. Yeah. What area did you live in? Don't get me the line. I don't damn know. I have no idea. I was young. What? Let me see. Right. Have you ever been to the Roots picnic? No. I would love to. I would love to go to a Roots picnic. I feel like I would get ate up by the niggas. Like, yeah. Yo, y'all remember that time when, like, before, like, the natural hair movement, or, like, right when the natural hair movement was starting, and, like, people would call you Erykah Badu? Would that happen to y'all? Because that happened to me. So many times. I would have my hair out natural and they'd be like, okay, Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu? Erykah Badu don't even wear her hair like this. I ain't never seen Erykah Badu do no daggone wash and go. But Erykah Badu was just a word for somebody who looked natural. Okay? Like Lauryn Hill, yeah, that one too. I got Erykah Badu all the time. It was just like, after a while, please stop. Ew, AG, what the hell? Definitely got Shaka Khan for sure. This actually happened to me. This happened to me in Switzerland. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all. Because it was so. I think we just get so used to the ignorance of it all. But I'm leaving out of my room and heading into the lobby, and these two white men are passing me, and he goes, ah, like electrocution. You know me. It's just like, what are you doing? You stupid motherfuck. Definitely got Diana Ross. Child, the way they would assume you made all of your own products and all you did was stop relaxing your hair. That part. Like, literally. Like, the assumption was because my hair was natural, I didn't wear deodorant, okay? I was vegan. Like, I didn't eat meat. It was very, like, the fruits and berries of it all. Just because I stopped getting a perm. Stopped getting a perm, and now my whole character has transformed into, you don't shave your underarms, you don't wear deodorant, you only eat fruits and vegetables, and you light incense. And it's like, that's, a few of those things are true. I do shave, I do wear deodorant, but I love incense and I love my fruits and vegetables. Yeah, fuck. Eat one for once. Put a red pepper in front of a nigga and see what he do with it. That's what I'm about to start doing. I'm just gonna put a red pepper in front of these niggas and let me see what you do with it. If you get to twisting up your mouth and nose, you're done. But if you could take a bite of that bitch, I'll let you take a bite out of me. Ah! I guess. You gotta know that. Ah! Don't be scared of no red pepper. Do not be. If you scared of red pepper, that's how I know you don't eat good. Because everybody know red peppers are sweet. So if you get to twisting up your mouth at a red pepper, it's like, ew, you really don't know shit about fuck. Like, that nigga is nasty. Do not date that nigga. I'm telling you. Oh, y'all want to know a snack that has taken over the snacks for me right now? I'm about to make it right now as my breakfast. I think bell peppers are spicy. Justy Allen, eat one. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to think it's anything. Eat it. That's gonna be me. Like, I'm telling y'all something. I transform into a mom who is fed up when I'm around picky ass niggas. Like, eat it. Oh, you said they think. Oh, excuse me, I can't read. But yeah, it's because I need water. But yeah, no, it's like, eat that food. Eat all that food on your plate. We're not getting up till you finish that food. Food. For real. Danica, I don't like spicy. I don't like spicy. I don't even like a little bit of spice, low-key. Like, anytime there's spice in my stuff, like, I made something recently, and it became spicy to me because I put in that damn crunchy chili oil, and I was so mad at myself. I do not like spice. So, yeah. Thank you. Fave brand of water, Flow boxed water. Too good. The best. Kennedy, go eat something, Lamau. Thank you, Sharifa. Oh, goal number 23. Flat tummy, fat ass. I'll repeat myself. Goal number 23. Flat tummy, fat ass, right? So I've been doing my core stuff because apparently I ain't got no core. I can't do an unassisted sit-up. I didn't realize that y'all could without somebody holding your feet down. I didn't know this, but I didn't realize that without somebody holding your feet down, you could sit up. I can't sit up without somebody holding my feet down. It's not possible. Or I have to like use my legs. Like my legs have to be up and I like use my whole, I don't know how to explain it. But like I'm hiking my legs up. That's the only way I could do a sit up. I cannot do one with my feet like in a proper sit up position and just lift up. Can't do it. So, right, the momentum. And so I realized like, oh shit, my core is like, I don't got no core. Your stomach could be flat, you could be skinny, whatever the hell, and still not be strong, still not have your muscles engaged. And so that's what I'm working on. I'm working on my core, the lower level core. I'm trying to get rid of I feel like I have like some bloating going on. So what I'm eating is shifting. I have removed the processed sugar as best as possible. Like I'm still eating cereal, and that's my dessert. Like last night, that was my dessert. These cinnamon oat clusters from Cascadian Farm. I love that cereal. That is my dessert. It has a little bit of a sugary taste to it. It's delicious. Um, but I'm not doing any type of no desserts. No desserts. Even though I did tear up something I got from Switzerland. But that was Switzerland. That was Switzerland. So, but yeah, I'm not purchasing that. You know what I mean? I'm not purchasing that stuff. Love a man who eats his fiber. Okay, Nadine says she loves a man that boo-boos. Put a poll on Instagram because I did not know people could. No, people can. They can. Are the meals at Trader Joe's really healthy or are they fake healthy? The thing about it is that Trader Joe's has you thinking that because you're in Trader Joe's that everything's healthy. The fact of the matter is that a frozen meal is a frozen meal. And it most likely it's not. Turn that bitch around and look at the ingredients. It's gonna say Zinchampalan 3, tapioca mon, Zina Shavita. Like it's gonna have the same ingredients in it that you would see if you was in Kroger or Publix in the frozen food section. So no, it being from Kroger does not make it inherently healthy. So yeah. You sound so much like SZA to me. I've listened to SZA. Like, I've listened to her talk because people say that. They be like, Kennedy, you sound like, what does that button do? I'm sorry, hold on. True ADHD, but hold on. What is this button? Because I've been trying to figure out how to remove. Oopsies. Hold on. Press button and pull wand vertically. Wait, what? Press this button. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to learn something real quick. So here's this vacuum, and I've been trying to figure out how do I take this off to add attachments. Like, do I just simply pull it? But wait a minute, what's this button? Press button and pull wand vertically. Is this to make this go up? Oh, but why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? That just made me mad. Okay, wait, that just did something. What the? Hold on. That ain't that. That just broke this. Okay, forget about it. I'm sorry about that. Go on. Let me make this thing that I've been eating. Let me show you something. Oh, and then last night, girl, I thought last night was it. I thought I was gonna have to put all my stuff to the test. Cause y'all know, I know how to like use weapons and stuff, and I'm ready for combat, and that's one thing about me. I will. And so I heard a loud bang. I'm like, no, it's time. I woke up like Zoe Saldana, and what's that one movie, Colombiana? I was ready. I got up so fast, fist ball. But I didn't have my glasses on, so I was like, if they get me, they get me. But I walked out here. I said, what? And you know what it was? Because I had put these pictures up here. This fell. And when it fell, I had another one of these metal bowls in front of it. So it fell and then the metal bowl crashed down. I hate being woken up like that. Like, that was crazy. I hated that. Um yeah. Okay, so I've been having dates with tahini as a quick snack, sweet treat when I feel like I need. Have you always been sober, or is it a decision you made at some point? I had my last drinks on Sunday, and I'm interested in any other people's reasons/journeys. I have my own, but curious about yours. I'd love to answer that question. First, let me grab my materials. So first, what you'll need is avocado. Please hold. You'll then need cottage cheese, dill, a lime, salt, and pepper. Okay, so my soberness is really not a choice of being sober as it is just a choice to not do shit I don't want to fucking do. So I don't like the taste of alcohol. Therefore, I don't drink. Don't like the taste. I like feeling a little tipsy. I like feeling uninhibited, but I hate the taste of alcohol. It makes my stomach hurt. So I just don't drink it. Now, when it comes to smoking, that was a choice. That was okay, I need to put this weed down because I had created a habit of smoking just to smoke. It was no longer this social thing that I did. I was smoking because I had weed and I was purchasing weed. And it just was starting to get ugly for me. Like, hold on, who even am I? What happened was I had morphed into my ex. My ex had a habit of smoking all throughout the day. We'd wake and bake. We'd smoke before we ate. We'd smoke before we leave the house. We'll hotbox the car. Well, not hotbox, but just smoke in the whip. We'll, again, smoke again before we eat. And we'll smoke before we go to bed. It's just like we smoking all day. Mind you, this is years ago. We were a lot younger. So operating like that wasn't that, like, crazy. Sorry. I be feeling like I'm wasting it if I don't get some avocado off the seed. I'm sorry. Let me get this real quick. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, wait a minute. What the? Come on now with this. Let's go. Okay, so pop. Yeah, I just felt like I had transformed into doing what he had done. Like, it was just that habit that I got from him. And one day I was engaging in a little smoke and I caught myself in the mirror and I was just like, wow, you look ugly. Like, I did not look cute to myself. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's when it's game over for me. I don't play that. Once I feel like my looks are being affected, count me out. Not doing it. I'm sorry. Very much vain in that way. Okay? It was very hard for me to stop smoking. It was super challenging. I had definitely messed up a few times. I do that so then the lime juice can get all up in to the avocado, by the way. But yeah, so I definitely, went back a few times smoking. But yeah. Okay. This is where I might lose a few of you. This is cottage cheese. Now, for those of you who are willing to try new things and you like flavor and you have a good taste palette, then I know you're still here with me, okay? Before I do this, I think what I'm gonna do is the deal. I know flavor, okay? I know taste. Now, the one thing I think about this is that if you're a person who like needs something crunchy, like if this is too much mush for you, then add in that everything bagel seeds, those everything bagel seasoning. Add that to this. Me, I'm okay with the texture of this, but I know some people can't do the texture. So add that everything bagel seasoning. But flavor-wise, I'm telling you something, just listen to me. Do you do edibles? Not at the moment, but I did partake in edibles as well. Yeah, I did. I think partly it's also too, that just like everybody around me smokes. Well, at that time, everybody around me smoked. And so it was so a part of my world that it was really hard to stop. It just was. But yeah, my body goals are a big incentive for me to stop. So same, period. Okay, hold on. So now I'm taking a scoop of cottage cheese and putting it in the center of the avocado. My mouth is watering. Like, when I tell you this is so good, and I think you need this cottage cheese. Like, I think it matters. This is good cottage cheese. Nancy's probiotic cottage cheese. That's another thing. I'm trying to eat my supplements. Like, I don't want to take supplements. I want to eat them in my diet. Hey Ken, I've been watching your content for a while and I love how confident and self-assured you are, which is something that I struggle with. How did you get to this place? Well, thank you, Caitlin. I was just talking earlier about my grandmother and how she embodied that, and the same goes for my mother. So my examples for like how I should operate as a woman always gave be confident, be sure, don't let nobody try you, and nobody should be able to check you. And so that's kind of just like how I'm just like that because of them. But I'd also say that life has taught me that nobody really knows what the fuck is going on. And nobody knows you better than you know yourself. And so don't let anybody try to trick you or coerce you into believing that they know more about you than you do. You should always be moving in a space of like, I have to tell you about me. You can't tell me about me. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean people can't correct you when you do wrong. What I'm talking about is just that thing of like identity and knowing yourself. Like, I know me better than anybody else. And that's because I can confidently say that, knowing that I spend enough time with myself to know me. I am honest with myself. I will correct myself before somebody else can. Like, I'm on top of my shit. So I move like that. You know what I mean? Like, my legs are spread. My coochie is out. Like, I'm shaking that. I'm shaking that side. I'm shaking that. I'm shaking that side. Like, yeah, so you just gotta be on it. It's true. It's true. It's true. Okay, and now this is what it looks like. I know, you hate it. Oh, my name is so-and-so. Please, can you please show me a Hot Pocket instead? No. Eat this. Try it. You don't even know if you'll like it. I'm telling you. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. So, right. And I told her that. Oh, shit. Fuck. Very good. It's very good. Telling you. You gotta get enough cottage cheese in there. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, wow. Ouch. No. No, Audrey. No toast. But that's what I'm saying. If you need some, you get some. Like, get you some toast if you need some. Do that. Like, that wouldn't be bad. I have some sourdough. Can y'all deal with the sounds of this? Or am I killing you? Ooh. Right. Natasha, truly. Now, I will tell you that now all I'm thinking about is a piece of toast. Like, that's all I can think about now. You know what I mean? I'll put that in a toaster in a second. Oh, I'm sorry. When you hear the song, at night I think of you, I won't. What's the first thing you do? Anna. What's the first thing you do to hear that song? Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. Thank you, Brianna. Okay, see, Zaria, you one of them. I'm in a club full of people on what's supposed to be called R&B night. That song comes on. People start doing the thing. Mind you, that's not even the Running Man. This is the Running Man. That's not the Running Man. But they all started doing that. Mind you, I was mid. I said, whoa, what the? No. Not even a. Nobody's going like. Everybody was doing this. I said, oh, wow. My body didn't even think about that. Like, it's like, yes, I know, TikTok, oh, suck my dick. But still, I didn't think that niggas was doing that in the club. That's deal. It's true, Anna. Like, nobody was. They was doing this. Like, as a bad bitch, like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. Like, I'm sorry, I'm 56. Like, we just gonna have to call it what it is, right? I'm 56. I'm not even what I am. I'm 56. Okay. That was so old, though. Lamau. So let me say something to you. Who said that? D more. Let me explain something to you so you can be more equipped in this live. We don't say that up in here. We don't say that. All right? On top of not saying that, we don't even think like that. You ain't get on your stuff. You don't know what the hell is going on in here. Also, oh, my name is so-and-so. I'm so young because I do this. Ah, fuck you. You don't damn know. You really don't. Get me. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, yes, I know that TikTok exists. Yes, I know that's the sound. You know, but it's like I'm not thinking about doing that in a club. Like I didn't think about doing that in a club. I really didn't. That's not where my head was at. I just said, oh wow. Well, all right. Look, we all gotta do what we gotta do. Thank you. Fuck them. Just forget about it. Like, there was also like, and I'm also not listening to nobody that when DJ Khaled's all I do is win, win, win no matter what, you're like hype. They was doing like, you know that scene on Hustle and Flow when they're doing whoop that trick, whoop that trick. Why are y'all doing that? All I do is win, win, win no matter what. Got money on my mind. That's when you don't do nothing. That's when you're supposed to cool down. You know, reapply your lip gloss, like check your phone, like, you know, refill your drink if you need to, like go to the bathroom, like you look around, you scope the scene, like who's over here now? Like, you're not supposed to still be in it on all I do is win, win, win. Like, so I'm not taking no advice from nobody that was turning up to all I do is win, win. I was like, you don't damn know. Like, you just be quiet. I'm sorry, but Right, and Tasha, it's not supposed to be like, you're not supposed to actually go like this. You can do like this. You know? Like, but you're not supposed to be, why am I extending my arm for DJ Khaled? Girl, bye. It's not 2005. I better go ahead. Andre. Thank you. They didn't damn know. That's why I was like, oh, I don't care if y'all judge me. Y'all don't know shit about damn in this bitch. One thing about me, you can't tell me about what they do in the club, baby. I am the club. Type it. Like, I've been in that bitch since the long time ago days. And there ain't even nothing to be screaming off the mountaintop. I'm telling you something. I know the club. Well, I've been doing that. Ben did that. It's some people who just freshly jumped off the porch. I'm not one of them. I'm telling you. I've been did it a long time ago. For real. What do you do in dreams and nightmares? Come on. Look around. That girl. I ain't got nothing to prove. I don't know the words. Fuck you. This is for boys. That's again when you're just supposed to just be cute. I got nothing to prove. But again, it's like also I don't drink, so there's also a different energy when you drink. So maybe because you know you feeling it, you in that I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Me, girl, I'm sorry. I just can't with this. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But you guys keep having fun. Seriously. I just want to be able to do it. That's me personally. No, it's for Philly girls too. I'm sure. I wouldn't consider myself a Philly girl, respectfully. But yeah, I just yeah, you know, honestly, the club in general just gets a little cringe. I wouldn't say corny. Well, it can be, but mostly just cringe. And one thing about me, oh, I'm that person, like, y'all know that video of, like, the high school students at prom and the girl's, like, mouthing the words, but she's getting it wrong? I wanted to write in the comments, like, leave her alone. Leave her alone. You guys don't know, like, what if maybe, okay, just leave her because actually, hey, what's the big deal? So what if she didn't know the words? Like, what is this? Why are you guys trying to act like this is some kind of, like, character thing? Like, leave it be. I wanted to defend her. I was defending her in my head. Because that's me. I be... mama. Don't be knowing none of the words. I know the sound. Like, I can do the sound. I know exactly what it sounds like, but what's being said, couldn't tell you. And I don't give a hell. Y'all want to get on AZ lyrics and spend your Saturday learning something? That's you. Could y'all see me just now? I was responding to a text. Right. Hold on. No, you couldn't. Shut the fuck up. Danica. No, you couldn't. Shut up. Oh, shit. Woo. Woo, that's good to know. Oh, my God. I thought it paused when I went over there. Oh, stop it. OMG, that's good to know. Oh, girl, wow. Okay, that's good to know. L-O-L-O. L-O-L-O. Wait a minute. Okay. And let me say this, because then after this, I need to, like, get in the shower and wash my hair and shit. But, hey, y'all know how I say, like, I don't like, hold on. So, no. I didn't look crazy right then, but it's good to know because it's good to know. I'll just save it for another day. Anyway, okay. I've said this before, but, like, I don't like when people act old. Like, okay. I know that I have a tendency to get in my 56 bag, okay? And, you know, certain things, like when I'm like, it's certain things that I was like, I know it's giving 56. I know that. I know it. I'm talking about, when I say I don't like, oh, what I'm talking about is people who, like, walk into a function and be like, ooh, okay, girl, well, you know, because not my knees, I can't do that. I can't. Or, like, ooh, you know, Auntie O, like, all that type of stuff. Hate it. Chop. Hate it. When I say I hate it, I hate it. I hate it big time. All right, human. I hate it. Don't do all that. I don't like the auntie. You know auntie don't so and so. You know auntie this. You know. Hey. With all that. It just after a while starts getting very much like, hey, this ain't your personality. And they turn it into a personality, like being 32. It's just like, yo, relax. Good God. Okay, thrift cream. Yeah, Kaylin, stop. Just stop. It ages you and not in like a, not in a good way. Not in a funny, jokey way. It's just like, it just ages you. And I can't connect. You know? It's like, the thing is that we will get to that point at some point. You know? So, why rush it? Why rush it? Thank you, Tasha. Yeah, I don't want to hear all that. Give it up. But anyway, what time is it, girls? Oh, 12:30. So my friend gonna be here. Okay, that gives me some time. Maybe I'll come back live while I'm getting dressed. We could do makeup together? Possibly. I'm 38. Okay, well, don't act like your knees done got shot by a 38, is what I'm saying. This is not that. You are not in a place that you can't leave from. You know? No, not TikTok. I'm banned on TikTok right now. Won't be able to get back on TikTok till tomorrow afternoon. Or like tomorrow after 5. Whatever 17 the clock is. So, but I was just telling the girls earlier, follow my other page on TikTok. It's called Kennedy Colors. It's spelled exactly as it's said. And it has a green, just a green letter K. And just banned from going live. And on that TikTok, Kennedy Colors, I will be coloring on that TikTok. There's somebody that I like watching called Colors with a C. It's spelled exactly as it said, Kennedy Colors. And there's somebody that I watch called Sunflow Colors. Hate the sound of her voice. She does this fake laugh that is just like, I can't with this, so I'm doing my own coloring page. Now, I will be purchasing her stuff. I love her coloring books. Yeah, and I'm gonna get those Oahu markers. So I will be coloring on that page, and we can chit and we can chat. But yeah, follow my TikTok, Kennedy Colors, because I had an alert that said I could not go live until I had 1,000 followers. Somebody told me that was incorrect, but that's what it told me. It told me that. So, Tasha, I would love to know. I got to get back on my joint supplement. Also, Thrift Queen, I'll tell you something else. Stretch. Nobody stretches anymore. I don't see nobody cocking them legs open and going like this. You know, like, and, like, stretch. Stretching is going to do numbers. True that, Ken. I do need to stretch. I'm telling you something. You turn on an episode of something. Abbott Elementary, Different World, whatever the heck you watch, and spend an episode stretching. Straight stretching. Every single day, bitch, you're going to be able to put that leg back here with it. I'm telling you something. I can drop down into a split with ease. I'm talking about you could shake me up out my sleep and be like, do a split. I could. And it's just because I keep the body stretched, you know? Now, what I'm working on is my Chinese split. I pop my legs open. Now my period 35 weeks late. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, you did a little bit more than pop them open, right? Sound like you popped that puss? I hate stretching and yoga and anything that's not high energy. It's gonna catch up with me. Danica, but the thing is that you can make it high energy. Nobody said you have to like move in slow motion. But a stretch does require you to breathe in it. So it is a bit slower, but it's good for your like warm down or before you start your workout. It's actually imperative. It's necessary. A Chinese split is when you split right down the middle, like a bust down, pop. I split from the side, doink. I'm trying to go, donk. Like, I just want to drop down into a split. Like, if there was something coming at me, I want to be able to just go down into a split. You know what I mean? Like, and avoid it. That's how I imagine, like, my split being used. It's like, there's like a bar coming, and I just go down. And then I can come back up. That's me. So, very much like Jackie Chan, yeah. Yeah. So that's my goal, end of the year. Along with being able to do a sit-up. Like one proper sit-up. Sure, like a Power Ranger, fine, fuck it. I don't give a daggone. Stretching, one thing about me, I ain't never had no problems boo-booing. I will go to the bathroom on your ass. Like, I got to boo-boo. That's me. And I used to, I'm telling you something, everybody who know me, who really knew me, I used to lie and say I don't boo-boo. This is in middle school and in high school. I said, oh, I don't boo-boo, I throw up. I don't boo-boo, I throw up, honey. Y'all boo-boo, I don't boo-boo. Because I was ashamed of boo-boo. I'm not ashamed no more. You need to boo-boo. Boo-booing is good. Boo-booing is not bad, boo-booing is good. You need to use the bathroom. Okay? So, yeah, I use the bathroom, honey. I go to the bathroom at least once a day. All them people who be like, oh, I boo-boo every time I eat, I gotta, well, you need to see a doctor. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't, I don't think you're supposed to boo-boo every time you take a bite of something. That don't seem right to me. You know what I mean? Every time you eat, you boo-boo? The hell? When does the food ever sit and digest if you go and shit it out every time you eat it? That's how I feel about that, right? I need a breast reduction so it's easier to sit up straight. Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Nadine and I have big titties. Does this look like the format for you to be complaining about having juicy tiggle bitties? Girl. No, but I feel you. My auntie almost got a breast reduction too. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I know that she considered it because she wears like a size J. Dancing can be stretching. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair. Well. I do hope you are able to go to someone and get that and get some relief. Can breast tissue be transferred is the question. I wouldn't mind being a candidate. Even though I do have even though I do wear a 34D. And my issue with me being a 34D is that I used to be a 32D. And it's like, oh, okay, I need a bigger bra. But not in cup size, in back size. Ah! So your back is just getting wider. Oh. Now, that was an eye-opener for me. That's me. Get from in front of my... But yeah, girl. I said, wait a minute, because my bra was getting tight. I said, not my titties getting... Not, I'm still growing. I'm not still growing. Not here. There. You know what I mean? Like, you take that measuring tape, bitch. You put it across this motherfucker. Keep that hoe loose. Because it looks like things keep growing in that direction type shit. So the thing about the butters, here's my measurements for anybody curious. Oh, that was a close call. This plane a helicopter? Oh wow. But it's given 34, 27 and a half, and 40. Okay. Um, I'm love my body. I would love to get my waist down to 25. That's me. Um, I would love to get it down to 25. So, OMG, I'm doing 2 workouts today. Heard. Oh. But first of all, as far as like my body and the measurements go, I didn't build this. This is my body getting bigger. You know what I mean? I've always been petite in size. So, I'm just like spreading out. Okay. And, I love my shape. I love my body. But don't look at my body as some kind of like goal because I got it to this place. No, no, no. I got it to this place from eating. You know what I mean? From that, like living life. Not mad at it. But this is not like the result of working out and eating well and doing this, that, and that. It's not. It'll be that when I get my waist down to a 25. You feel me? Like, that's when it'll be that. So, I have the same hips in motion art. Period, Sierra. Yeah. When I think about stretching, I hear your voice in my head pop. Get easy. Stretch that back, stretch some legs. Put that head, put your leg up. Eleanor, I'll never forget it. Life of a Big Booty, Volume 1. My documentary that never aired. A lot of people have been asking me about that, and it's something that I'm working on, trust me. It's just, it'll be my life's work. Maybe something I give to the world when I'm gone. Seriously. I'm still getting the book written. So it is a book that is being transcribed into a doc. And it's important literature. It is. I haven't had a 27-inch waist in a minute. Yeah. I'm about to not have one too. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't never had a 27-inch waist. It wasn't 27 before. It was 24. So, yeah, it's like it's getting bigger. This might seem small to somebody, but it's not small from where I came from. You feel? So that's it. And apply this to skincare and hair care. When you following people and listening to people, what was they before? People be having perfect skin and they're like, this is what I use. And this, da, da, da. First of all, a lot of times what they're using is what they were just PR'd. Like they just got it 2 weeks ago. You've been using it for 2 weeks, bitch. This don't count. But yeah, like people who have perfect skin, I don't jump to listen to their advice because your skin has always looked like this. You're not starting from a certain point and this product didn't work to fix something. It didn't do anything. It just maintained what you already have going on. Maybe your skin is not reactive to product. I need to see a bitch who has reactive skin or somebody with some acne or somebody with some acne scars. Same goes for hair. Ho, if your hair ain't never been broken off, if you've never dealt with damage, if you don't have a certain texture that is relatable to me in any way, shape, or form, get gone. You can't help me. You can't help me. You got to go. You know what I mean? I ain't have a 27 waist since. Hey, Tasha, can you stop, please? Just stop. I looked into prices at Pilates gym, and oh my God, so much money. No, it is. It really is. That's why I pull up the Pilates on YouTube. Like, get the Pilates studio in your house. All you need to get is a kettlebell. You need to get a weighted ball. You need to get some free weights, okay? And maybe a jump rope. You could do Pilates at home. There's someone called Pilates with Izzy. Then there's another Pilates girl too. There's multiple Pilates people. You could do Pilates at home. Trust. It's harder to do shit at home because what are the chances that you're going to peel yourself up off that couch or out that bed and actually do the shit? You know what I mean? Bodies by Raven, that's the other one. Yoga with Adrian. I've been telling y'all about Yoga with Adrian for years. So we just have to be disciplined. And I'm going to tell you what to do. If you have trouble getting your shit together in your own crib, bitch, you gotta start you have to create a schedule. You know, get up, make your bed. That's gonna help you a ton, like mentally. It really will. That simple move of getting up and making your bed, it will trigger more productivity. Don't think small about it. Seriously. Make your bed as soon as you get the fuck up out of it. Make your bed. Then you're gonna get in there and you brush your teeth and you wash your face. You take a shower. You get dressed. Whatever the thing is, you eat something. Or maybe you just brush your teeth, wash your face. Me? Okay, sorry, I was getting a call. Get in that living room and do the workout. Do the workout. Do the workout. One thing that's been sticking with me, there's two things. I saw a TikTok and this girl was like, yo, I want you to imagine that you are much older, like let's say you're in your 70s, right? And you are given a time machine and the time machines bring you back to this day. What would you do? Ooh, that just did something to me when I heard that. Like, oh, the way we would live if we were able to have a second chance at doing it, it'd be totally different. So that's one. And then the two is, and we've heard this before, but like if you were watching your life as a television show and you were sitting back watching your life, right? What would you be screaming at the TV for you to do? You know what I'm saying? What would you be telling yourself? You know what I mean? Do that shit. Enough is enough already. Okay? Um, it's true, Andre. Can't work off of motivation. It has to be routine and discipline most of the time. It's true. Marshalls and TJ Maxx have a lot of workout equipment. That's where all my workout equipment is from, on the lowest of keys, with the exception of my jump rope. I got that from Amazon. And this like workout ball, I got that from like Nike. No, it was a Nike event and they gave those away. But my little hand weights, they're little 2-pound hand weights or 3-pound, whatever the hell, or maybe 5-pound hand weights. Marshalls. My kettlebell, TJ Maxx. Excuse me, TJ Maxx actually. My little rolling thing, TJ Maxx. God dang it. You know what I need to get? I need to get those bands. Because the bands I have, they so old that when I use them, they snap. It's happened to me twice now, so I'm just going to throw them away. But yeah. What kind of jump rope do you have? Basic jump rope, that ain't shit. So just look up basic ain't shit jump rope on Amazon. That would be the one that I have. Telling myself to get my hand out these bag of chips. Them out. Get them out. Or take another bite. Roll that bag up and then do something. Another thing is, every workout don't have to look the same. Maybe you're not a Pilates bitch. Maybe for you, you need to learn the choreography to something. I'm one of them. That's what I was in here doing last night. Booty butt naked, legs cocked. And I was working up a sweat dancing. Dancing does it for me every single time. Learning choreography to something and just doing it 1,000 times. Like, do you prefer home workouts over commercial gyms? Absolutely. I'm not a commercial gym bitch, but I love a workout class. Like, I prefer a workout class, being around people and being in a class doing a workout, because I'm more willing to complete it. If I'm at home doing a workout class, bitch, I might lay down. That's me. That's it. A good Beyonce choreography will do the trick. It's true. Hey, Kennedy, sorry I just got on. Will you keep this live? Maybe. Maybe not. I did cry. I don't think that I will keep it up. I go to the gym, but also walking has helped wonders since I work from home. Pop. Let's also not underestimate walking. Let me tell you what walking did to my legs. Built them. I get compliments on my legs all the time. You know why? I walk. And we're talking about actual walking. I'm doing at least 8K steps. Okay? So going to dance class tonight, gym Friday. I can't work out. Excuse me, as of actually at home. Heard. Oh, I gotta take my stuff. That's why. But okay, girls, I have to go. I need to wash my hair and like get myself together because I'm heading out with a friend. I'll see y'all the next time I go live. I don't know if I'll have time to go live while I'm doing my makeup. But thanks for hanging. Thank you guys for, you know, and yeah, I'll see y'all the next time I go live. Bye.